Hi, I'm Melinda Elmer with Century 21 Masters and the Elmer team, and today I have a special guest, Dana Delmer Fights, and she's with Old Republic Title, and we're going to talk about balcony inspections. And this is something that is pretty new. It was actually voted into law in 2018 and 2019, and it really unfortunately came around as a result of 6 college kids passing away because a landlord knew about a balcony defect and didn't fix it, and those college students unfortunately passed away. So a law was passed starting in 2025 that's going to take effect, that we thought it would be good to start passing the word out now, because it may take some time for people to do some preparation. So what are the rules for condo buildings that are going to have an effect on this?
Yeah, so there's 2 different Senate bills that were passed, one for condos and one for 3+ units. So for the condos, that requires that you have an inspection done every 9 years, and they're going to come in and they're going to inspect what they call 95% of the elevated elements. So that's going to involve the balconies and the elevated decks, the stairwells, the walkways, anything that's above 6 feet above the ground that consists of some sort of wood. So that's what they're going to be inspecting.
And then for multifamily, that's 3 units and up. What would they be looking for that?
Yeah, so for the 3+ units, they're going to do an inspection every 6 years, and they're going to be inspecting only 15% of those elevated elements. They're going to be looking for the exact same things that they'd be looking at for the condos. So they're going to be looking for rotting wood, missing screws, any type of leaning, anything that's going to be a defect that could cause like a hazard, right, for health and safety. But those are some of the main items that they'll be looking at when they do the inspections.
Okay. And so they're looking for all of those kinds of defects. Who is the one who's ultimately going to do those inspections?
Yeah, so that's a great question. So they're going to be having either a licensed structural engineer or an architect. So you can't just call your friend who's the inspector that does their normal home inspections. It's going to you're going to have to pay a little bit more for these inspectors to come out.
Okay. And what happens if someone doesn't comply with these and just kind of tries to fly under the radar and not do anything about it?
Yeah, so this is new, just as you said, Melinda, and January 1st, 2025 is when the inspection due date is for the condos and the 3+ units. We're not sure exactly what will happen, but what I've been reading up on is that you will be fined if you don't get the inspection. If you don't do the repairs from the inspection, that's when you'll get fined. So let's say they say this is red flagged, you have to fix these, this is a health hazard. Then you're going to have a time frame they'll give you of how long you'll have to fix that. If you do not fix it, you'll either get fined and or a lien placed against your property, which you do not want.
No, and I know, we were kind of projecting out as well that it may be that lenders may have a requirement to see some of these inspection reports for balconies and for the multifamily properties as well. So definitely a good time if you're in a HOA in a condo building to start having these conversations with your board on having an inspection done sooner rather than later. Or if you have a 3+ unit property, maybe good idea to go ahead and get that checked out sooner rather than later as well. If you have any questions, you can feel free to reach out to us. Where would they reach you, Dana?
They can call me at 714-313-0462 or email me at danaf@ortc.com.
And of course, you can reach me at melinda@theelmerteam.com or at my number 562-316-2915. And please feel free to forward and share this with your friends.
Thanks.